Hello, this is Willy.
Willy, it's Steve Byrne. How are you, bud?
Hey, man, did you just call? I thought I had some lines crossed or something.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, I was getting somebody else's conversation. It was wild.
Oh, it's okay.
I would much rather talk to you, though. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good. You're coming Friday night, the Depot, at 8 o'clock with our friend Lucas Seeley, which is going to be an exciting show.
Yeah, pretty excited about it. I've never done a show in Montana, so I'm...
Oh, that was going to be my next question. Where are you located now?
I live in Los Angeles. I live in Pasadena, kind of just right by the Rose Bowl, so...
Oh, cool. You
live in Hollywood in your 20s, and then once you get a family, you move out to Pasadena. So
right, but you kind of have been all over because you're from out east originally, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Jersey. I actually am from Pittsburgh. I was born in Jersey, but my first 7 years of stand-up were in New York City. So I got my college education in New York City with stand-up.
And spent some time in Ohio.
I went to school in Ohio, Kent State University. So it's always funny when I tell people I went to school in Ohio. They always say, "Oh, Ohio State." I'm like, "No." They're like, "Ohio University." I'm like, "No." They're like, "Wright State." I'm like, "No." They're like, "Bowling Green." No. Cincinnati. Keep going. They're like, DeVry. I'm like, "Worse." They're like, "University of Phoenix." No, even worse. TVVCR Repair. Keep going.
Yeah.
And then they get to Kent State.
Kent State. Yeah. So Pittsburgh, is that kind of how you came up with the Sullivan Son? Because that's kind of what everybody knows you from recently, is that TV show Sullivan Son, right?
Yeah, it's weird because it was a great fun summer show, but it was on in the middle of the summer on TBS. So we got 3 seasons out of it. It was great, but there's people that have never seen it and strictly know me from stand-up and never even knew I had a show, which is not good from the marketing department in my career. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to pay homage in some way or another to my hometown, Pittsburgh. So that's why we based the bar in Pittsburgh.
Well, and some insanely big names involved with that, which you'd think a lot more people would have heard of it. With Vince Vaughn was an executive producer.
Yeah.
Peter Billingsley, who was Ralphie from The Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dad on there was the dad from The Wonder Years, right?
Yeah, Dad from the Wonder Years, Dan Lauria, Brian Doyle Murray, who's been in like every SNL movie ever, and he's just in everything. And the guy wrote Caddyshack, and here I am giving him lines, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it was a tremendous experience, and it was unbelievable to get to work with not only all those veterans, but all the other stand-up comedians, Owen Benjamin, Ahmed, and Roy Wood Jr. And Roy, once the show went off, he went right over to The Daily Show, so he's doing well for himself too. So it was a good crew, and like. We even our guest stars like Leslie Jones, who's on SNL now. This is probably 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. She was on our show, and she was just barely scraping by. And then within a few months, lo and behold, she's like the biggest breakout star on SNL in quite a few years. So it was great to see.
Well, and you said Owen Benjamin. He's been on our show. He's been here in Billings several times. He's one of our favorites.
Yeah, I heard that an incident up there happened with him.
Oh, really? Which was that?
Well, let's just say it probably involves alcohol.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah, but then again, that's any city for Owen. So he's the best, and there's no better guy to go out with on a Friday, Saturday, or if you got real problems, a Tuesday.
Sure. And you're a pretty serious working comedian, because I remember seeing you back, I mean, maybe 15 years ago on The Tonight Show and on The Chappelle Show. How many stand-up specials are you up to now? At least 3, 4?
Yeah, I have 3. One is on Netflix right now called Champion, and I just filmed my 4th special in February in Chicago, so that'll be coming out sometime in the probably summer or fall.
What was one of your favorite night shows to do?
Well, The Tonight Show was always good to me. I was honored to get to do The Tonight Show when they were here in Burbank like 10 times, so I had a good rapport with Jay and the staff there, and it was one of those shows where when you're a little kid and you dream of being in show business and you dream of going to the talk show, I've done quite a few talk shows, but that's the most show businessy show that you can be a part of, and every time you were there, it felt like you were in New York City, it felt like you were in Vegas, it felt like you were in show business. It was very exhilarating, and whether it was the first time or the 10th time they introduced me and I walked out on that stage, my heart was always fluttering, and it was definitely nerve-wracking, but always a rewarding experience afterwards.
I bet. I couldn't even imagine. Friday night, Depot, 8 o'clock, Lucas's mom's egg rolls. Wait till you try those, man. You're going to love them.
I keep hearing about those
things. It's a serious thing. It's a big deal.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Billings, Montana. Like, oh, his mom's going to cook for you. It's going to be awesome. I'm like,
exactly.
This is not a normal comedy gig, but I'm looking forward to it. And The other thing everybody always says is how beautiful it is out there, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've got a nice weekend coming your way, so we're looking forward to seeing you, Steve Byrne, live at the Depot, 8 o'clock Friday night. Thanks for taking time to talk to us this morning.
Thank you for taking the time to have me on. Appreciate it.
All right, see you then.